With every new creation, technique, and advancement, there's a team behind it. When it comes to the art and science of cooking, the team is here at Modernist Cuisine. Modernist Cuisine has published multiple books about food science, and the cooking lab in Bellevue is where all the magic happens. This is a world where beakers and test tubes live comfortably alongside sauté pans and stock pots. The genius behind Modernist Cuisine is Nathan Myhrvold, former Chief Technology Officer of Microsoft.
What is Modernist Cuisine?
Well, we view Modernist Cuisine as a good title for a set of chefs who are cooking in styles that are not exactly like one another, but if you look at the big picture, they're more alike each other than they are anything else. Here in the kitchen, we do our own culinary experiments. That is in support of us writing our culinary books, but we also develop new recipes, and we also do research in various culinary topics, culinary inventions, and all kinds of stuff.
How did you get involved in all this?
Well, I've always loved to cook. When I was 9 years old, I told Mom I was going to cook Thanksgiving dinner all by myself, and by God, I did.
How did it taste?
I do a better job now.
Okay.
But at the time, it was pretty good. It was in the category Thanksgiving's cooked by a 9-year-old by himself. It was actually pretty good.
I can imagine.
This is a blast chiller.
Woo!
It uses the super high-speed air and very cold temperatures to either chill things down to just above freezing or freeze them hard.
Oh, quickly.
Yes, but that's not the coldest we get here.
Of course not.
There are plenty of things where we need to go even colder than that. And that's when we turn to liquid nitrogen. We use liquid nitrogen for cooking because you often want a way to make something really cold without making it wet. Or you need the intensity of the cold. This is a centrifuge. So centrifuges are used whenever you want to separate a heavier and a lighter thing.
Spins around or
one
something,
example, it spins. So anyway, this is just ground up peas, and it's sort of pea goo.
Pea goo.
We put it in the centrifuge and we spin it, and after about an hour, we get this separation where on the top is a pea broth. At the bottom is the pea solids, but you see there's this little dark layer?
Yeah.
That dark layer, which is only about 5% of the weight of the peas, is delicious.
Is it?
Most of the flavor compounds in the peas wind up there.
Wow.
It has a texture very similar to butter, but it's not butter, it's not a fat.
Modernist Cuisine's head chef Francisco Magoya then showed me what that delicious pea butter is used for.
This is basically to hold the pea butter. It's a bagel recipe that we utilize, and then we freeze it, and once it's frozen, we slice it very thin. We have the butter here, and then we basically fill it very carefully.
And it's just beautiful. Look at that.
If you'd like to go ahead and taste one.
Oh, of course.
One bite.
It's delicious. First, you need to get a centrifuge.
Right.
Then you can do this at home.
Our philosophy is you can do a better job of cooking if you understand how the things really work. And if you do exactly what the recipe says, you'll probably get a decent result. But that's not satisfying to me. I think that's not satisfying to most people. They want to know, why do I do this and why do I do that? And if you understand why, not only do you get this feeling of satisfaction, but you also have a better basis on which you can go do something new yourself.
But that's what science is all about, right?
Well, it's empirically understanding the world and then trying to apply the lessons that you understood about the world to do some useful thing. It isn't for everyone, but if you're passionate and you're curious about cooking, I think we can make a case.